ग्लाइकोलाइसिस। देखिए डियर स्टूडेंट्स, रेस्पिरेशन का फर्स्ट पार्ट है ग्लाइकोलाइसिस। ग्लाइकोलाइसिस एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है कि जब एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन होता है तो ग्लूकोज के टूटने से पायरुविक एसिड के दो मॉलिक्यूल्स बनते हैं। तो यहाँ ग्लाइकोलाइसिस का मतलब है ग्लूकोज मीनिंग स्वीट and lysis meaning splitting. So it is also known as Emden-Merhoff pathway, and it is a process in which one molecule of glucose is partially oxidized into the two moles of pyruvate in a series of enzyme catalyzed reactions. The glycolysis occurs in the cytosol of all cells, and it is a unique pathway that occurs in both aerobic as well as anaerobic conditions and does not involve molecular oxygen, that is oxygen independent. So this reaction starts with glucose, and the first 4 or 5 reactions comes in energy investment phase or preparatory phase. The first step is phosphorylation. Glucose is phosphorylated by ATP to form a glucose 6-phosphate. The negative charge of the phosphate prevents the passage of the glucose 6-phosphate through the plasma membrane, trapping glucose inside the cell. So this is an irreversible reaction which is catalyzed by hexokinase enzyme. Hexokinase is present in all cells of all organisms. Hexokinase requires divalent metal ions such as magnesium or manganese ions for activity. So in this first process, the glucose is changed into glucose 6-phosphate with the expenditure of one phosphate molecule, and ATP is changed into ADP. The phosphate comes from ATP. Hexokinase and glucokinase are isoenzymes, and in the liver cells of the pancreas also contain a form of hexokinase called glucokinase. Glucokinase is present in liver and beta cells of the pancreas and has a high kinetin constant, Michaelis-Menten constant, and V maximum as compared to hexokinase. Kinase is a trivial term for enzyme that are ATP dependent phosphotransferases. जहाँ पर भी ATP या फॉस्फेट का ट्रांसफर होता है वहाँ पर हम लोग काइनेज एंजाइम का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Now the second step is isomerization, a reversible rearrangement of the chemical structure, or the isomerization moves the carbonyl oxygen from carbon 1 to carbon 2, forming a ketose from an aldose sugar. Thus, the isomerization of glucose 6-phosphate to fructose 6-phosphate is a conversion of an aldose into a ketose. This step is catalyzed by the enzyme phosphoglucoisomerase. So you can see that glucose 6-phosphate is changed into fructose 6-phosphate. Step third is phosphorylation. Once again, it is an irreversible reaction. The fructose 6-phosphate is phosphorylated by ATP to fructose 1,6 biphosphate. Fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. The prefix bis in biphosphate means that two separate monophosphate groups are present, whereas the prefix di means that two phosphate groups are present and are connected by an anhydride bond. This irreversible reaction is catalyzed by an allosteric enzyme phosphofructokinase 1. Phosphofructokinase 1. Step 4, The fructose 1,6 biphosphate is clipped to produce 2,3 carbon molecules. ये 3 कार्बन के 2 मॉलिक्यूल बनाता है. The first one is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and the second one is glyceraldehyde dihydroxyacetone phosphate. This reaction is catalyzed by enzyme aldolase. Step 5 is the interconversion of dihydroxyacetone phosphate into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. That is isomerization. Only one of the two triose phosphates formed by aldolase glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate can be directly degraded in the subsequent reaction step of glycolysis. However, the other product, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, is rapidly and reversibly converted into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate by the enzyme triose phosphate isomerase. यानी कि यहाँ पर जो डाईहाइड्रोक्सी एसीटोन फास्फेट बना ये तेजी से चेंज हो जाता है ग्लिसरल्डिहाइड 3-phosphate में. That means we will show the reactions now directly from glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Step 6. The two molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphates are oxidized. Enzyme glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase catalyzes the conversion of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate into 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, that is 1,3-biphosphoglycerate BPG. This reaction occurs in two steps. First, the oxidation of the aldehyde to a carboxylic acid by NAD plus, and second, the phosphorylation of carboxylic acid by inorganic phosphate, not by ATP. The phosphorylation यानी यहाँ पर जो phosphate add होता है it comes from inorganic phosphate, not by ATP. तो ये बात यहाँ पर समझने वाली है कि अभी तक जहाँ जहाँ फास्फोराइलेशन हो रहा है वहाँ वहाँ जो फास्फेट ऐड हो रहा है इट कम्स फ्रॉम एटीपी. बट हेयर इन 6 रिएक्शन the phosphorylation of a carboxylic acid by inorganic phosphate. Iodoacetate is a potent inhibitor of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase because it forms a covalent derivative of the essential SH group of the enzyme active site, rendering it inactive. ये आप चाहे तो ना भी लिखें, but the reaction is that glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is changed into 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. ठीक है. Step 7. In this step, high energy phosphate group is transferred from 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to ADP. This step is catalyzed by enzyme phosphoglycerate kinase. The formation of ATP is referred to as substrate level phosphorylation. Because the phosphate donor 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate is a substrate with high phosphoryl transfer potential, formation of ATP from ADP by direct transfer of phosphoryl group from a high energy compound is termed as substrate level phosphorylation. तो यहाँ पर ये substrate level formation से ATP का formation हो रहा है. Step 8, the remaining phosphate ester linkage in 3-phosphoglycerate, which has a relatively low free energy of hydrolysis, is moved from carbon 3 to carbon 2 to form phosphoglycerate. Step 9, the removal of water from 2-phosphoglycerate creates a high energy and phosphate linkage. The enzyme catalyzing this step, enolase, is inhibited by fluoride. Step 10, the transfer of the high energy phosphate group that was generated in step 9 to ADP forms ATP. This last step in glycolysis is the irreversible transfer of the phosphoryl group from phosphoenol pyruvate to ADP is catalyzed by pyruvate kinase. Pyruvate kinase requires potassium and either magnesium or magnesium. So the net result is the gain of 2 ATP. This is how the reaction takes place. You can take the screenshot of this, and I am explaining this from the book of Pathfinder Academy written by Mr. Pranab Kumar and Usha Meena. So this is Pathfinder Academy's. I am very courteous to Pathfinder Academy's books that they have shown such a nice glycolysis cycle, and so that I am showing you this glycolysis. Now we can go for an overview. All of the enzymes of glycolysis are found in the cytosol. Certain trypanosomes carry out the first 7 reactions of glycolysis in an organized cytoplasmic organelles called glycosome. In some trypanosomes, it occurs in glycosomes. 3 glycolytic reactions are irreversible. These reactions are catalyzed by hexokinase, phosphofructokinase, and pyruvate kinase. Out of 10, the 3 reactions are irreversible, rest are reversible reactions. The breakdown of the 6-carbon glucose into 2 molecules of the 3-carbon pyruvate occurs in 10 steps. The first 5 steps of this pathway constitute the preparatory phase. In this phase, energy is consumed as glucose is phosphorylated twice and converted to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. For both phosphorylations, ATP is the phosphoryl group donor. FBP is split to yield 2 3-carbon molecules. One of the product, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, is immediately converted to glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This yields 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, which are then converted to pyruvate in a 5-step process of payoff phase. जो शुरू की 5 रिएक्शंस हैं वो प्रिपरेटरी फेज है, जो बाद की 5 रिएक्शंस हैं वो पे ऑफ फेज है. The energy gain comes in the payoff phase or then converted a phase of glycolysis. First, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is oxidized with NAD plus as the electron acceptor to form NADH, and an inorganic phosphate is simultaneously incorporated to give a high energy molecule called 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. And when this phosphate is added, please be remember that this phosphate is not from ATP, it is inorganic phosphate. So the high energy phosphate on carbon 1 is subsequently donated to ADP to produce ATP. This synthesis of ATP is called substrate level phosphorylation because ATP phosphorylation is coupled with the exergonic breakdown of a high energy bond. Thus, the payoff phase of glycolysis yields ATP and NADH. The energy yield from 1 molecule of glucose in glycolysis is 2 ATP and 2 NADH. In the presence of oxygen, 1 NADH reoxidized to yields about 3 ATP through oxidative phosphorylation. Hence, glycolysis in the presence of oxygen yields 8 ATP, 6 from NADH, 2 direct from substrate level phosphorylation. So, there is net gain of 2 ATP molecule, total gain of 8 ATP molecules, and glycolysis in the absence of oxygen produces only 2 ATP as a result of substrate level phosphorylation. So, this glycolysis is the rate at which this glycolytic pathway operates is controlled primarily by allosteric regulation of 3 enzymes hexokinase, phosphofructokinase 1 and pyruvate kinase. The reactions catalyzed by these enzymes are irreversible. ये जो 3 enzymes हैं इनकी reactions irreversible होती है. इस प्रकार ग्लूकोज 6 कार्बन ग्लूकोज के एक मालिक्यूल से 3 कार्बन के 2 पायरुविक एसिड मालिक्यूल बनते हैं. 1 molecule of glucose is converted into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid. This is the total outcome of glycolysis. So you can take the screenshot, note it down, and make it on your notebook. Tomorrow I will tell you the Krebs cycle. Thank you.